Yep, The Death and Life of Charlie St opens in the UK this weekend. Big weepy this one, with Zac, the title character, struggling to come to terms with his brother's death.
You're late. I thought we had a deal.
We do. We do have a deal.
Now, I'm intrigued to know about the decision process when you're choosing a movie, because you've had a huge variety of films already in quite a short space of time. So presumably you get given a script. What happens then? Obviously you read it, but what's going through your mind?
It all depends. At any given time that you read a script, first and foremost, you look at sort of the execution of the writing and the character, the arc. What does the movie mean? What would today's audience think about it? Also, it's like, is this going to be a challenge? Do I get to sort of stretch here? And in Charle St, that was the biggest part for me, was that I had never done anything like this. And I had serious doubts as to whether or not I could even pull something like it off. So,
which bits in particular?
It was sustaining that sort of the emotional parts of the character for such a long period of time. I tend to play more like kind of aloof, funnier, more carefree type characters, and he's dealing with a lot, so. I knew that I had some growing to do to be able to kind of get in there. And so that was the challenge for me. It was fun.
I can't lose Sam, Tess. Can't lose Sam.
Let's go.
No.
Let's go.
The more I'm in your world, the less I can be in his.
Charlie, at some point, we all have to let go.
And are there people who you ask their advice when you're deciding what to do? Mentors or anything like that?
Yeah, sort of. I mean, no one directly. I think I pull from a lot of different people's opinion. Ultimately, it's your decision on your own. You've got to follow your own heart. At the end of the day, you can take as much advice as you want, but it really comes down to what you want to do. And this is one where I really sort of had to stick to my guns and pursue it for myself.
Trust your heart if the seas catch fire. Live by love though the stars walk backward.
How did you know that?
It's E.E. Cummings. It was your dad's favorite.
And I guess the director, Burr, you worked with before, didn't you, in 17 Again? So he's become someone who's a friend and someone who you would ask, ask for advice from.
Burr is one guy where I look for advice and I definitely take it to heart, you know what I mean? He's a direct, super influence on what I do, so I love and trust him wholeheartedly. He thinks about things in a whole different way. So it's nice to have somebody who's watching something from a different perspective, like Burr, and who's very knowledgeable and creative on that side of things. He's also, knows acting a lot better than I do. I'm sort of just kind of landed here and I'm learning as I go. So he's a good teacher for me.
You still think you are learning?
Oh yeah, I don't know if I'll ever stop.